In a minor move today, Adam Cracknell was picked up from the Rangers by Montreal for Peter Holland. And I've been looking over some forums and some articles and some comment sections, and the prevailing mood is Bergevin's an idiot. What a stupid move. Holland's on a one-way contract next year. This is purely a money move. It's not like Holland was going to come up and play really well or anything. It's not like when Montreal got Holland that they gave anything up to get him. There was a conditional pick that they didn't need to give up. So it's not a big deal. I like Cracknell. I like him as a bottom six forward. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get a shot at playing bottom 6 minutes. Now, I didn't report on Torrey Mitchell when he got traded because I didn't think that was a deal that really made any difference for anybody either. But now you look at the Mitchell deal and Cracknell coming in, there must be something Bergevin's trying to do with that bottom 6. I guess. I like Cracknell. I hope he gets a shot. But we'll see what happens. The Wild claim Prosser. And Quincy cleared waivers. Now, I did watch Kyle Quincy. The last time I watched Minnesota over a full game, Kyle Quincy was playing and he made some awful plays. It was awful. There were a couple plays that I saw that I was like, wow, that was blown coverage. And it was Quincy. So I'm not surprised he cleared waivers. I'm not surprised he was on waivers. And, some players go out with a bang and some just kind of go out with a whimper. And Jordan Tutu is also now back down in the minors. So it's just some minor moving players around. The Buffalo's Sabres placed Matt Tennyson on waivers, and the Capitals have waived Nathan Walker. Now, Nathan Walker's been a good story, a feel-good story, an Australian kid who's done well and everything. But Nathan Walker is one of those borderline guys. He's borderline NHL. Maybe he gets picked up. Probably not. I'm thinking not, but we'll see. He's been a good story. I agree with that. But, good stories are usually about guys like Eddie the Eagle at the Olympics. They're, the bobsled team at the Olympics. Like, in terms of the feel-good stories, they're usually the underdogs. Nathan Walker making the NHL at all is an underdog story as well. But his being waived doesn't really surprise me. And if he clears, that won't surprise me either. Prosser being claimed does kind of surprise me. He played one game with the Blues, and that's it. He spent his entire career with the Wild before signing with the Blues this summer, and now the Blues pick him up on waivers. And that's the day after they waived Quincy, who, as I said, cleared. And Prosser, I guess we'll see if he helps these guys. Minnesota really, in general, again, and as I said in my previews today, they are a team that's on the verge of either getting back into it or just falling completely out. They're right on. They're at a level they don't want to be at, and they've got to crank it up. I don't think this is what's going to make the difference, but not having Kyle Quincy on the blue line is an upgrade. Absolutely. So we'll see what happens with them going forward. Let me know what you guys think about the deals. Montreal fans, if you want to talk about Bergeron, and go ahead in the comment section. It's kind of getting to be an old joke in that, Vatanen gets traded. It's this big name, and immediately I'm watching Hockey Central this morning. They're talking about, they keep talking about, Pacioretty, if they try to trade Gallagher, do you think Montreal tried to get in on this? Montreal doesn't have assets other teams want. And any asset that Montreal has that other teams want, Montreal would want a mint for. So the idea that Montreal could just tear this apart and trade a bunch of guys out while their value is low is ridiculous. There are very few, if any, Montreal players who have a high value on the market other than, say, I don't know, Jonathan Drouin or Carey Price, the guys they're not going to trade. Other than that, you're probably going to get either just a prospect back who's not ready, a prospect and a draft pick maybe, and you might get a player, prospect, and draft pick, but that player is going to be a downgrade on what you have now. Montreal, and I agree, the Bergevin got the team into this situation. He's not in a situation right now where he's going to be able to get out that easily. So I don't look at this move with Cracknell and say, you know, anything mocking of him, because this is one of those minor league deals that just happened to come on the same day as a major deal. So all the best to Adam Cracknell, and just let me know what you guys think. Who's going to get waived next? Who knows? Maybe we could have like a there's always dead pools. Maybe we could have a waiver pool. Who's going to get waived next? We can come up with candidates on each team and see who gets waived next. That kind of thing. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, and I'll talk to you again soon.